In this case lies a rare guitar that I won't get the chance to play much as it's a collector piece. It's associated with a very technical virtuoso with a penchant for theatrics. The guitar has some innovation in it, it's highly ergonomic, and it probably will turn heads if you show up to Sunday morning with it. In today's episode of Can It P&W, I explore how this guitar stands up for worship applications, the Ibanez JEM. The development of the JEM is an intriguing bit of guitar history. For a full rundown on Ibanez the brand, Steve Vai the artist, and the intersection that resulted in the JEM, I highly recommend 5 Watt World's video. I'm interested to see how its features assist or detract from Sunday worship, broken down into the following segments of aesthetics, ergonomics, and tone. Aesthetically speaking, this guitar will be drawing attention, particularly the monkey grip and the Tree of Life inlays. True story, when I took this guitar out of the case for the first time in my house, my wife looked at it and asked, "Why is there a big hole in it?" She was referring to the monkey grip. And when I asked her about how she felt about the inlays, she said, "You'll be too far away on stage for anyone to make a comment." So strangely, the monkey grip makes more of a visual impact than the inlays do, which, don't get me wrong, they're stunning. This is the prettiest inlay job I've seen on a guitar, but pretty as it is, you are going to need to get used to it. Do you rely on both the dot markers at the side of the fretboard and the inlays for navigation? With this Tree of Life, there's some getting used to, so expect there to be some misfretting and landing on the wrong notes the first time you play with this. Ergonomics on this guitar are amazing for a traditionally oriented super strap. It has great balance, the weight is decent for an older body, and the neck profile is comfortable to play. I'm happy to report that the neck isn't paper thin like other Ibanez RGs, and if you're used to Fender-style modern necks, this will feel familiar. The big thing that could be a deal breaker for you, which you won't be able to see well on video, is the 15-inch radius. This fretboard is flat. It's the flattest I've played on, which takes some getting used to. I'm able to glide across the strings with minimal effort. You see, the more curved the fretboard radius is, the more you have to account for the picking plane shifting ever so slightly on every single string. The last few frets are scalloped, which make for an interesting playing experience. But given that worship music today very rarely needs a guitar to venture beyond the 12th fret, I doubt this will be a factor of major consideration. Tonally, this guitar has hot pickups. Evolution humbuckers and single coils don't make this a subtle guitar at all. It announces every note you play with immediacy. This is probably why the previous owner has set the pickups lower than I'm used to, but even then, I find that I have to dial down the gain levels across all my gear to accommodate this, or risk having a shred tone for worship, which could very well be your thing. The trem system on this is built for theatrics. With the shark bite trem cavity, you can really get wild with shaking and wobbling the guitar pitch in both up and down directions, but I also doubt the majority of us will need this since we're mostly gentle Bixby users. The good news for worship players needing to play a clean tone is that the Ibanez wiring of this super strat splits the humbuckers and engages the middle pickup for positions 2 and 4, making these very appropriate for quiet and reflective parts. Taking everything into account, does the Ibanez JEM P&W, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being you get thrown out of church playing that, and 5 being that's going to be the next Instagram fad guitar, I think this sits at a 4. It's lightweight and easy to play, making it ideal for long worship sessions, and has a myriad of tone options that doesn't sacrifice on clean tone. I've knocked off 1 point for the monkey grip as well as the over-the-top tremolo system. How about you? Will you play a JEM for Sunday worship? JEM players, did I miss anything out on its benefits for worship music? Let me know in the comments. If you found value in this video, I'd love for you to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and check out my other links and socials. Every little action builds and sustains this ministry, so thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. And when you're done with that, check out other Kenneth P&W episodes linked at the end of this video. I'll see you there.